Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Oh yeah, happy Sunday.
Morning.
Good
Morning.
morning,
Happy
Mister
Sunday.
Delma.
Yeah.
Happy Sunday. Yep,
Yeah,
Morning. Are you going to church?
done it.
probably soon we'll see after this. Finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I will
Okay.
just go straight away. Yeah. So, hi, everyone. Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome, our beautiful family and people this morning. Happy Sunday from all of us from Australia, where we are coming live from. Welcome to day 21 of Believe, Build, and Become 90 Days to Rise and Rewrite Your Life. We are so happy. It's another beautiful day from all of us. It's actually the end of the week. We are really grateful. We never take anything for granted for the ability to show up and share about our amazing gift that God gave to us. It's changing our lives every day. And that is why we don't like keeping it to yourself. We always say sharing is caring. We want to share about this opportunity because it is a game changer to someone watching us today and every day. And we believe the way it's doing to our lives, it can do the same to you. It has the ability to transform your life. So before I bring on my amazing business partners, I'm just going to quickly introduce myself in case there's someone watching us for the very first time. And then I'll go ahead and introduce our topic, and then I'll bring Diana and then Azo. So those who are watching us for the very first time, my name is Janet. I am a wife. I'm also a mom of two amazing kids. I'm a digital global entrepreneur and a mentor as well. I'm a nurse by profession. I live in Western Australia with my family. And today's topic, goes deeper. We are once again another day to speak directly to our fellow immigrants because they are the same like us. So today we are dedicated another go live for them as well. So we are talking about something that every immigrant, understand in their bones, The thing is the sacrifices that we make that no one talks about, like we just keep them inside, us, no one helps. We say like no one knows that unless you're going through the same thing what we go through as immigrants, you see like people working hard all the time. The way we came here working so hard, we have to work so hard because when we came here, like we were coming, like in a new land for better life. I think we've lost Hazel. Hopefully she'll come back soon. So people see us dedicating our life for a better future of our families because that is what we came here for. But we've got also some silent battles behind our smiles, but we try to do the best that we can. When we came here, and I'm sure my business partners can resonate with me and everyone watching us as well, like it's a weight, we always carry the weight of missing, our people back home, and we have our parents who are going on every day without us, definitely we do miss them. And when we come here like with our children and all of us as well, we are trying to get them to belong in this world. At the same time, we don't want them to forget, about where they came from, like their background and everything, So those are quite, tears along, behind the scene we go through every day. And the pressure of being hopeful in two continents where you came from and at the same time where you are as well. We strive, to build that connection and to make that connection, fit through, fit in. But the thing is, I love this quote which says, migration doesn't start when you board the plane. It starts when you realize like you left pieces of yourself behind where you came from. And for me, honestly, the biggest sacrifice was not just work. It was, like starting afresh again, starting all over again in a new country. It wasn't, just about the money. It was, like that emotional weight of being in a new land while my heart, remained where I am, or being tied to where I came from, And every day, like sometimes you might, feel like you're being, like overwhelmed because of trying to adjust from where you came from and trying to adjust in the new one. Like for me, my story, I came here by myself. I left my husband and my daughter, like back home. And for me, it was really hard trying to adjust, like in a new country. I knew like I was coming here to make our future like better, but that disconnection, like feeling I've left it back home, like honestly, it's something that you could not ignore as well. But God kept on reminding me, like our sacrifices that we make to make our families, better, to have a better future, they don't go unnoticed. Like God can see the seeds, because those seeds are, it's like planting a seed of faith. Like whenever you are going in a new country, you're doing it for a better future. And definitely he kept on reminding me, like the seeds grow, like even, like the one we plant, even when we feel like on a, like on a heavy weight. So that's why, like everyone watching us can relate with us. All those silent battles that we hide behind the smile that we try to put on when we come in a new country, it can be so hard, to fit in and, to leave that of being overwhelmed, that feeling, And the thing is, honestly, my business partners can agree with me. For me, when I came, some things that I found here I did not expect was like I can say like a shock, let's say like a culture shock. I thought things gonna be flowing like smoothly, like but when I came here, I realized like it was not, like a silver plate. I thought you're gonna be handed over. That mentality when you're coming for a greener pastures, you think like you'll be handed over that silver plate, on your hand the moment you land at the airport. But when I came, I realized like, I've got to work hard, and it's work, all the time to keep up with the bills and to keep up supporting my family back home. And that is why I'm really grateful. When I found this opportunity, is something that is helping me, to be able to help my family back home and to be there for my family. Because when my family joined me here, I didn't have much time with them because I have to work and keep up with the bills. And that is why we do not keep this amazing opportunity to ourselves. We share because it's become a solution to us, help us live a better life here and help people back home as well. So I'm just going to hand over back to Diana to add to today's topic.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Janet. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching us. I'm so glad for God that He has given us another time, another opportunity to come here and talk about our business. And I just want to thank Janet Hazel for showing up today. It's a beautiful Sunday, hot in Sydney, Australia. I don't know about Perth, but I'm so grateful to be here. So I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Diana. I'm a wife, a mama of two beautiful girls, and I'm a digital entrepreneur and a mentor from Sydney, Australia, originally from Kenya. So most of us, this is not our first home. Our first home was back home. So when we migrated, we don't just change streets and jobs or countries. We undergo an identity transformation. So we arrive as one version of ourselves, and life just molds us into a new one, because this is a different environment, and we've come from a different environment where we are used to families and managers maybe are back home, and children going to school with you don't have to always be there. But now when you come here, things are quite different. You come here, you are just you alone. Either, like Janet has said, I also came here. My husband came first before I came, because I wanted him to settle first. I didn't want us to all come and we don't know the place, and my kids maybe will not have adjusted. So I stayed back to wait for my husband to settle, then come. So you see that 1 year I was apart from my family. It is not easy when we sacrifice our life, our families, to go somewhere else to undergo a transformation that it's not so easy. It's so hard. But you know what? God maybe gave us that opportunity, or whatever things that you choose in your life, you have that opportunity because there's a reason why that opportunity came to you. The same way we are bringing this opportunity to you. is the same way as migrants. We came from another country to come here to build a better future for our kids and ourselves. So when I came here as myself, as a new person, because I was molded out to a new environment, I became the provider, I became a role model, the one the family looks up to, the one that one expected to succeed, and the voice of hope for those back home. I know every immigrant know that. We are the hope of those back home. It never stops. We have our families back home, we have our parents, we have our sisters, our brothers, we have our cousins, our nephews, our grandparents. So those responsibilities changes us quietly. We change as we go. We have responsibilities back home. We still have responsibilities back here in Australia or wherever you are, from away from your own country. So for me, the identity shift happened when I realized that I was doing everything to keep life stable, but nothing to build the future I envisioned in my heart. Most of us, we come here, we envision, we see big house, we see big, expensive cars, we see, but when you come here, life changes. It's not as what we envision. So we always just work, 3 jobs. You don't take care of yourself. You are so tired to even work, to work extra shifts, but you still push yourself to work those extra shifts. So there's a version that gave me strength. You are planted, not buried. So those words reminded me that every struggle, every setback, every doubt, every lonely moment that we endure here alone with our just the small family that we have here was transforming the foundation of a stronger, wiser version of me. And that's why we always say, work smarter. When I opened my mind and to new opportunities, to new ways of earning, to new system and new path. You choose the path that works for you. This is when I realized that I didn't come to a new country to remain the same. I came to grow and to be a better version of myself, to show my kids that this is the life that we chose and we're gonna work smart. I want to work smart so that you can also have a better life. That's why when I got this opportunity, I didn't look back. I didn't look back. I said, this is the opportunity that is going to change what I've always envisioned. This is the opportunity that is going to give me more time with my kids, my family, and also be able to support my family back home without me working so hard and tired. So I'm just going to bring in Hazel.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Janet. Before I go on to the topic, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Hazel. I'm a mom of three. I'm a digital entrepreneur and also a nurse by profession. I'm based in Western Australia and I'm originally from Zambia. So for those who are watching us for the first time, I've introduced myself and I'm just going to talk about the rise after the sacrifice. So as my business partners have said, we all come from different backgrounds, different countries, and we are not the only ones. There are so many people who have migrated. They come here. Some are in America, in the UK. What they expected is not actually what they found. As Diana and Janet said, we were visioning, like a big house, a nice car. And like for me, when I was back home, I used to think, especially when you're watching European movies, we have that thing in our minds like, oh, they have an easy life. Everything is so easy for them. You get money anytime, you can drive a fancy car anytime you want. But reality hit hard when I came here. That's when I realized, what we watch and what we believe in when we are back home is actually not true. People also work hard here to earn money. So we came, we gave up familiarities. We gave up comfort that we had back home. You are being looked after by maybe your aunties, your uncles, or maybe your mom and dad. You're comfortable. Or you've got a job, you've got a husband, like Janet and Diana said. They had the husbands and all. They were comfortable. For me, at that time, I was living with my aunties. I was comfortable because I wasn't struggling. Everything they were providing for me. So But when I came here, that's when I realized, okay, I have to push myself. I have to work hard. And the routine that you had felt safe, but the routine changes when you come here. It's not the same routine. You also give up, the people that are surrounding you back home. They'll be able to help you. We leave so many people in the house like cousins. So whatever you want, you can send someone, they'll help you. Or if you have a child, they are there to help you. But here, it's you, your husband, and your children. That's the routine, and that's how you be living, and that's how you be surviving. So and like in return, we gain something that cannot be measured, and we've gained so much. I came here, I had nothing. But looking at what I have now and where I am, I've gained so much. Something that I never dreamt of, something that I never expected in my life. And this is what we've gained. And the strength I didn't have, I have it. The resilience that I didn't have, I have it so much. And the vision of a better future, also the future for my kids, I have all that. Opportunities that our parents actually were praying for, they can have, or their children can have, which is us. That's the opportunity that we've got now, and we are giving that opportunity to our kids. That's the future we are giving to our kids. So the business that we are doing, it's actually securing our children's future. Exactly what our parents were dreaming of having for us. They had not, they didn't have that opportunity to secure our future like this. But we have this opportunity that we can do so much to secure our future for our kids, give the legacy to them, you know. So if you are one of us, you're thinking of, leaving a legacy for your children, build a good future for them, put a stepping stone for them, this is the right time for you to join this business. Don't waste time, don't think twice, just make that decision. Your sacrifice cannot be silent. They are actually shaping the foundation of your children, you know, that they will, the future will be upon. So you may not be, you may not see the full picture yet or now, but you may feel tired. You may feel, like you have been stretched. You may feel like, you're constantly rebuilding, but everything, will come, and you'll see the beauty of it, the benefit of it. So everything that you give up is, creating something meaningful. Whatever you're going to give up, we're not saying you give up your job just because we are saying you start a business. We haven't given up our jobs. We're still working. We're just saying have plan B, you know, have that money on the side coming. Then when you're comfortable, then you can quit what you're doing and just have one business that is bringing in income. So for now, I'll just pass on to Diana to add a few things. Over to you, Diana.
Okay. Thank you so much, Heather. Thank you so much, Janet. And thank you so much for Tabitha, who has been watching, and all the rest, Daniel and the minions. So if today's message has touched something in your heart, don't ignore it. We were in the same shoe. We know so many migrants back here in Australia. We know so many migrants in US and Europe and other countries. And we are the same. We are from the same background. We are all immigrants. If this message touched you today, don't ignore it. Your journeys deserve clarity and smarter path. Let's just choose the right path. Let us choose the smart path. Start with the free webinar, as we always say. That's where everything started shifting for us. So if we can do it, you can do too. So I'll pass it on to Hazel to just add a little bit.
Thank you, Diana. I'll just add a few things before I pass on to my business partner, my beautiful sister, Janet, to wrap up today's topic. So, if you've spent years sacrificing for your family, and this is the moment that you have to be building the future intentionally. Don't wait, don't sit back and say, oh, I have to wait until I find the right time, or until I'm comfortable, or I have money to join. You don't need money. You just have to start first by watching the free webinar. It breaks down the whole system and shows the possibilities ahead. All you have to do is watch the free webinar. That's all you need to do. Then you can decide from that. So be part of us. We were not part of this group or the community. When we joined, we're part of it, and we've seen amazing things that are happening. But for now, I'll just pass on to Janet to wrap up. Over to you, Janet.
Sorry, I was muted. Thank you so much, Hazel. Thank you so much, Diana. And thank you for those who are watching live. We do appreciate you. Thank you, Trupena, watching from Kenya. Thank you so much. We do appreciate your support all the time. You come on and be with us, Thank you so much. So everyone watching us, those that, especially we say these are go live mostly dedicated, to our fellow immigrants like us. It doesn't matter where you're from. You came from your country, you went to a new country, and Diana Ingezo has reminded us there is that vision that you had, like envisioned, like you want to make that dream a reality when you're stepping into a new country. We are here to tell you there is still hope. If you haven't been able to make your dreams a reality, if you haven't been able, like to live your American dream, we say American dream, it is possible still with our amazing opportunity. So many people in our community, they are being able, to make their dreams, to make the American dream come into reality through this opportunity. Because what happens, like I get to surpass your income, and then that way you can make, make your dreams a reality a bit quicker. And then we always say, I would love to encourage you. We are almost the end of this year, like we don't have to wait for our new year 2026 to start. No, please. You can have that momentum before we open the new year. Come and check up about this amazing opportunity. Make right before even we step to December, we've got like 8 days. Write down your goals for 2026. Do not wait until January, because I've realized from experience what happens if you are waiting for January. By the time you catch up with your new goals for 2026, it takes some time, around March, by the time that's when you catch up and make it, a reality, the goals that you have for the year. I've realized the best thing for you to start a new year on a high note. Start from November, write your goals for the next year and take action, not just writing, By the time you get to 1st December, you have already taken action, you have already executed what you want the next year to be. Take action now, we've inspired you, we've given you knowledge, but the thing is, knowledge is not power until you do something. We always say, the way we started this amazing opportunity, we followed the same procedure. Come and watch the free webinar. That is always the first step. If you don't know how to register to watch the free webinar, message Diana, message Hazel, message me. Otherwise, we've got all our links in our bios, whereby you can enter your first name and your valid email address for you to be able to watch the free webinar. The free webinar, it does explain about how, our digital system, how it works, and how, like thousands of people, from all walks of life, teachers, stay-at-home moms, workers, doesn't matter, health professionals, student, like teachers, engineers, student, it doesn't matter where you come from, any walks of life. We've got people from everywhere. Come and see how this amazing opportunity has completely transformed their lives. Come and see how people are being able to make their American dream come into reality. If they can do it, you can do it as well. And when you're ready, you are happy with the free webinar, with what you see there, go ahead, take that, step of faith and register with $149, which is gonna give you a breakdown about all our amazing business opportunity. What we call it, a business in a box. How you gonna earn when you become a business owner, the companies that we partner with, the systems that we have in place as well. And, the way that system works for you, whether you're sleeping, and, a full introduction of the company and the product, the compensation plan as well. That is how you scale your business from one rank to another, whether you want to go quick or slow. Just is gonna get everything, all the information once you pay the $149. That $149 as well, it gives you an access to a global community. We've got more than 267,000 members in our community. That is already more than 250,000 people from all over the world. Come and see how their lives have been changed. And we always say, once you join this amazing community, wherever you're stuck, you have support from someone, like you never be by yourself. Also, you get to have a personalized, coaching call. And we have, I forgot to say, we have also training that is inclusive of that $149. That is going to help you grow your business. So come, you can learn, explore, and ask questions as well. And if you feel like within 30 days, this business, I've learned everything, is not a good fit for me, you know what? You ask for your refund. And just the way you register, that is the way you get your refund. It's very transparent. We're not hiding anything. And then if you feel you want to come back, you're always welcome to come back anytime. Remember, your sacrifices your entire life. I've brought you this far, but the decision that you make today is the one that is going to determine how your future is going to be. So thank you so much for being with us today. We can't wait to see you tomorrow on day 22. We are looking forward to start a brand new week. Thank you so much for today, and God bless you. It's bye-bye from all of us. Bye.
Bye.
See you guys. Bye.